News Nightcast.
Good evening. Navy Pier, the Magnificent Mile, and Wrigley Field, all less than 2 hours away from Fort Wayne. It could become reality now that Fort Wayne City Council has moved the ball down the field when it comes to the push for local passenger rail service.
Tonight was the second to last meeting of the year, so they had a full agenda. We took a look at some of the issues Council is trying to get a jump start on in 2014. This evening, Council voted on nearly 20 bills and discussed a number of other topics ranging from public safety to city transportation. And it was a possible passenger rail study that packed the House tonight. It's an idea Councilman Jeff Paddock has been working to bring back to Fort Wayne for years. His plan would connect Columbus to Chicago with Fort Wayne as a stop along the way. He says it would create thousands of jobs and millions in profits for Indiana, Ohio, and Illinois. A preliminary study determined a ride would cost about $40. Tonight, Council voted unanimously to spend $200,000 on a feasibility study that could run through 2015. The next step would be getting all of the other 9 cities on the route on board financially. Council members say the vote tonight sent a strong message toward the future of the project.
Not only because of transportation, but what it can do for revitalization of our community, particularly in the downtown. Very, very important. This is an economic development driver.
But train travel wasn't the only thing being talked about tonight. Starting in January, the city will have a new public safety director. City Council made the final approval on the more than $50,000 it will take to create this position. The position, which Police Chief Rusty York will take, will be a bridge between the fire and police departments to make both more efficient. York says this will also allow him to help the new chief with his transition and be a sounding board.
We were able to develop a short list, and just this week the mayor's interviewing, and so I would anticipate within the next week probably the mayor will be naming a new police chief.
And thanks to a narrow majority, the embassy will also get $750,000 from the Legacy Fund for upgrades to the building. We showed you last week some of the projects leaders want to use the money for. This addition will help the embassy meet its $6 million fundraising goal for the year, all a part of the $10 million renovation plan for the theater. Council also talked about a multi-million-dollar plan to move BAE down by the airport. They will be making their final vote on that during the last council meeting of the year next Tuesday.